Hey everyone, welcome back. If I'm whispering, I'm so sorry because I'm at my brother's place. And the last thing I need is for him to think that I've totally lost it by talking to myself. The idea is that I was able to have done or like filmed this before I left Manila for Canada, but obviously here we are doing this video as I invade my brother's place. Um, well, the nice part is that it's actually what I brought with me to Canada while I stay here for a month. And these are the things that I packed with me, the stationery things that I packed with me, and also the pens that survived practically a 14-15 hour flight. And in case you also want to bring your pens along, these pens did not give me any headaches at all. They were mostly filled, I think. So I guess I should start first with the pen that I brought. Now, I know in this trip that I will be having like two side trips because also I will be flying to Toronto by the end of the month for the stationery show. And I did not bring anymore. Like I didn't include check-in anymore because I didn't really have much to bring. And also that if I was just gonna have hand carry, I needed pens that were gonna be smaller. So I have this little case that I made. And I brought three pocket pens, pocket fountain pens, and these are the ones that I decided to have. So I have the Kaweco olive pen. Oops, I am not in frame. I am so not used to this. So if it sucks, I'm really sorry. So this is what I brought. And I believe I have, what did I ink this with? I think I have diamine dark olive here. And see, I haven't used this since I arrived, which really wasn't much days. I know I have been out of commission because MSG in North America is still as potent as it is in Asia, and it knocked me out completely. And as it was really bad, it was like 4 days of being knocked out. I also brought my Aurora. It's the dark green one with the black nib. There you go. And yeah, so there are no leaks or spills. And hang on, how much ink do I have here? Yeah, so it's a pretty full converter, so it's not bad. And I am not sure if you're supposed to travel with ink pens full, half. Well, obviously empty, they're not gonna leak. But if you do not intend of bringing inks with you in your trip, you might as well like have it full, maybe. And also, I have my little Esterbrook niblet with me because so far, ever since I switched to an even, well, a dry ink for this, I really liked how it writes. And right now, I have this ink with Diamine's Great Wall of China. And I'll show you the swatch later, but this is like my totally favorite pen right now. And this is what I had in my handbag. And I did not have any issues at all with Vancouver security. But although they opened one of my luggages without me knowing, and because my brother really loves Mary Grace, the cheese rolls, and I brought 5 or 6 dozens of it, and they opened my luggage, but they didn't really check on any. They didn't get anything, but they left like some notice that we opened your package, but they did take my padlock because that was the only luggage that I had a padlock on because my bags were there and the bags that I have for my sister, well, my sister-in-law was also there. And that was what I wanted to protect more than the other bag, but that's, yeah. And I also brought a few regular sized pens, and this is for, like, I didn't mind bringing this along because I will be going to Calgary next week, and I'll be staying there for a while. And yeah, this is what I brought. And since I could just like bring this in a small bag, these are the pens that were safe during the flight. I know there are a bit of splotches on the cap, but I don't think it was that bad. So if you can see it, I have not, I can't see it so well there. But also in terms of ink, this was pretty full, so this was fine. Also, this didn't have like ink spills or splotches, so probably this happened when the pen case dropped. I'm not sure, but this was fine too. I also the reason why I brought pens is because some of the stationery people that I was going to meet up with wanted to test them out or wanted to see them, so I brought them with me anyway. I have the Decimo pens, and oh well, it's the usual leak that it has, so it's not really a big deal for this one. And hang on, yeah, no spills. Yeah, no casualties for this one as well. So everything was fine. All of these were in my hand carry, and they were fine. Security wise, they were fine as well. So just in case you want to be traveling, I wanted to share, I guess, that it was not really going to be an issue. So those are the things, those are like the pens that I brought with me during this trip. I cannot share the inks that I brought because they're like in my luggage, and I haven't like cleared out my luggage yet because yeah, I was knocked out for a good 4 days, which is like a total waste of vacation time. In terms of journals and planners, this is what I brought. Well, obviously, I brought my traveler's notebook esque thing, and I love the pockets I made. I'm not like tooting my own horn, but can I just say how much I love them? That they are actually really handy. Now, one of the reasons why I'm so amazed at this is that I actually made something that works. And I think that shocks me more. So this is what I have here. I think you've seen these pockets already, but also I think I was just really giddy that it actually works. Like it actually fits things that you need. And I was able to use this at the airport when I just needed things. Oops, it's gonna bend. But it actually fits things that I need. And I'm so happy about it. So yeah, I have that. Everything that it's here is well, this is a Hobonichi Weeks pencil board that I just cut to a passport size. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing this pretty soon to the Moomin one, the Hobonichi Moomin one that I got. Also, there's nothing really much here. It's just my monthly. My I want to fill out like stuff as I go, especially like little adventures I do. That's what this is for. And my usual weekly. I think I was able to write a few. Yeah, so see, I have not been able to write because we had Chinese food here and MSG was top notch and it really, kicked my butt. So, in terms of planner, this is the only thing that I brought. For a journal, I brought my Jibun Techo weekly and I was supposed to put a pocket here, but I wasn't able to finish it while I was at home. But anyway, I just brought it. And yeah, so this was the Moomin pencil board that I was using that I really wanted to cut. It was an original A5, and I just cut it into an A5 Slim because I know that next year I'm going to be using the Jibun Techo days for 2025. And yeah, this is what I have so far. And I'm kind of liking it because, especially for the pictures part, we'll go to the printer details later. But yeah, this is what I have. And also, I started listing down. You're gonna see here like the places that I we ate at, and I started already logging the places that we've eaten here in Canada minus that Chinese restaurant that no, I do not need memories of you knocking me out for like 3 to 4 days. But yeah, this is what I have and what I'll be bringing along. I brought, well, I have a small pouch, but this doesn't really count. These are the microphones that I use for my vlogs. I'm using one now that is for the iPhone, and this is for when I use any other actual camera. Now, there are flights that I don't have check in luggage, so I have to make sure that whatever I bring is going to be safe. And this is what I have in this pouch. Well, yeah, there's a mechanical pencil here. There is an acrylic block with a grid. This is from Everyday Explorers. I have a small cutting board. I don't know why, because I don't have the cutting blade thing here. I do not have much in this one because I know I can't travel heavy. So I have a few clear stamps because I knew that there were going to be like some in like times that I get to play around with my stationery during cafe hoppings or like when I try coffee places and take pictures. And that's one of the reasons why I like going alone. Although my brother and my nephews don't really mind much, but of course I don't really like the idea of people waiting for me. So if I want to just relax with a cup of coffee or food, I can do that, take pictures all at my own time. And I figured these were the stamps that were going to be good for, documenting all of that. And I have these sticker books that do not have like brand labels or anything. And I just got them online. I think I've showed this before, but it's very handy to have these space filler things. So I have that. Hey, wait, hang on. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's so cool. I forgot I made this. So I made these. I'm always out of frame. I have these little things that I just made on my own. So I can just add them onto pages also. Yeah, there. But yeah, they're just stickers like that. No, they're not stickers. I'm sorry. They have little ephemera things. So I have these stickers. And also, this is one of my favorite ones because this is like a washi material. So it's really thin and it fits the color aesthetic of my pages. So again, it's easy to include just to fill in spaces to make it look more cohesive or symmetric, maybe. But yeah, this is what I have. And I also have a few stickers. I Since I knew I was traveling, I wanted to bring this Kita stickers because they're like maps and it's really cute. So I wanted to put this on like journal pages and on that on the one in the passport. So this I thought it would really look pretty. Like if I have this one, the one with the plane, I know I actually took a plane like for the Toronto and then staying out of my brother's house in Calgary. And yeah, so I have this. I also, huh? I don't remember that who brought this, but I also have this apparently. It's really cute. I think I got this for like the snow capped mountain things because I am here during autumn, fall, but there's a bit of snow in Alberta and I love snow. I just love it. I know my brother rolls his eyes at me, but I'm Asian in a tropical country enjoying freezing snow. So if you see a little Asian girl running around the snow in Alberta, that's probably me. Oh, running around in like a shirt and like pants because finally, I get to wear a jacket because Anna of Stationery Cafe makes fun of me that I never get cold. I also brought these. I have this by something some sort of fern. I think I can't remember the oops. I can't remember the brand, but mostly it's like page fillers. And I have these stickers from Coffee Monsters Co. I know I should be ordering soon because it might take a while. So I really should be ordering, and I want to take advantage that it's not going to be international shipping because she's based in Canada, which I don't know why. I always had the recollection that she was in the US. But anyway, so I need to start ordering like Canadian designed stickers because yeah, I like them. Yeah, I like Canada stuff. And I also have these are local Filipino artists. Should I open it? So I knew I was gonna get coffee in Calgary much. So I have these stickers. They're not on stickering. So I have this too. It's Slytherin. It's coffee ones. So coffee ones. Is this so stuck together? Self care that had books and coffee because last time I was here, I was by Bow River and I was able to like walk around, stay there and read. But that was during summer, so it was hot and I was dying from the heat. And now that it's chilly, I'm really excited to just like spend time, like time that I don't really get to myself when I'm in Manila. So it's really like a big break for me to be spending it here. And it's the first time I'm going to be going, well, joining the usual trips that I have. It's the first time I'm taking a side trip to Toronto to visit like my aunties and stuff. But yeah, no, I'll just fix this later. And then I also have this from Walinta. I don't want to open it yet and make a mess, but these are the designs. And I like this mainly for the girl with the camera, but I'm sure that I'm going to be able to use these easily. And the following stickers, unfortunately, I am not sure what brand they are anymore. But I know that these are from Pion because I recently just got them and that they have a brand right there. I think that's what sticker makers should do, like put the branding. I have that, this, and by Wanle. I know that I am going to take a lot of pictures because I brought, oh my God, I brought four cameras with me. I have three Canon cameras, and the white Sony camera I have, and everything like serves a different purpose. And this goes to show, like, I didn't really bring much spending a month here that I was able to afford the weight of four cameras. So I have that, and also I like these like sign there. I like this warning sign flag traffic markers because I know I will get lost in Toronto. Calgary, I kind of get like direction wise already, and I know where I want to go. But in Toronto, I haven't been there since 2000 something. I know it's been years, but at least here in Alberta, I've spent a little more time because I have family here. I think this is just two. Yeah, it's just two. And then this has no brand, but it's really cute and I can see myself. Oh, so I'm filming this Friday evening and tomorrow there's this hot pot malatang place that I want my brother to try. I haven't tried it in Calgary yet, but when I had it in Manila, it was so good. I am not like a fan of spicy food, but my dad and I really loved it that I would get it for him like once a month from back home. But anyway, so it has that, and I'm excited. These are just like really normal, plain, small stickers that looks really cute if you want to add detail. And the only thing I asked my brother was like, I do not want to eat Filipino food because I'm Filipino and I wanna like lay back on the Chinese food because of like MSG killing me. And I just do not want to spend my days with a headache, which already knocked me out for how many days? More stickers. Is it repeat? No, it's not a repeat. And then I wanted these alphabet stickers that I got from Everyday Explorers. There's supposed to be three there. So yeah, those are the ones there. And I think that's it for, yeah, that's it for this pouch. I'm trying to go as fast as I can because it's already like 11 something and we're going to be going out tomorrow and I need to be early. I haven't been like down with jet lag mainly because I haven't been really feeling well, so I just slept. Okay, this is my like travel stationery pouch and like the friendly kind of travel. I have the chunky one and this is quite a mess. So I have a glue tape. Do not ask me what brand. It just says Little Pudding and it's a retracting glue tape. And it's so cute. I haven't seen, well, it says that you can refill it, but I'm not familiar yet what the refill is. So I have to check that out too. And what is that? Okay, I just wanted to make sure it was not like gunk that dropped in my pen. So I have this. And it's so cute. It's so handy. This was the blade thing for whatever that I needed to cut out. Of course, I have scissors. As much as I want to have like the scissors with the round things, this was just the one that was easy to pack. And this was not in any of my hand carry because it was scissors and yeah, I just didn't want to be hassled by that. I have an eraser. Oh, I also have a set of watercolors downstairs, but my room is downstairs, so I don't want to go down anymore. The pencil I had, and a syringe for the bottles of inks. I would like to be able to buy bottles of inks when I get to Toronto. So I know I should remember to bring a Ziploc bag with me. And just in case, I have glue. I have another eraser because I'm maybe neurotic that way. I only brought one stamp, ink stamp. I have an alphabet stamp. This is from the Raw Market shop and it's the entire alphabet and I love it so much. Oops. Hang on, it's stuck. Anyway, I don't wanna can you see it like that? Yeah. To there. Because it's stuck to the hang on. Well, you're not gonna see some of the letter. No, we'll just fix it fine. So that's how small it is, and that's how handy it is to have all the letters right there. And it's so cute. There you go. So yeah, I just fix it like that. What does it say? Oh, it moved. Anyway, you may use it for titles, little notes, reminders, and events. Tiny alphabet stamps may be too tiny for our hands, but never too big for our journals, which is so true. And I bought this during StickerCon, PlannerCon this year, and I knew I was going to use it for travel. I also got these Molinta stamps from Anna Stationery Cafe, and look, it's so cute. It's so small. It's so cute, and I feel like finally these stamps are something that you can actually use daily because it represents regular activities. But also, I have this one. It's the like just their her face, and I already know what face is gonna be overused in my pages. It's smaller than the first one, but look, how do you not want to use? Look at this. I can already imagine seeing these in my monthlies, and it doesn't want to get out. See, it's so cute. See, it's so me. I'm already giving you the side eye, but I'm also not like shy to show you that I'm annoyed at you. Is it clear? Yeah, there. So I have these. No, I haven't bought anything yet because I was like knocked out. So I also have these tips for my coffee adventures, food pastry adventures. I don't can I not unroll these anymore, but I have a few sample rolls that I got. So these are the only things that I have that are like washi roll things. Yeah. And then, oops, I brought my samples of washi because I didn't want to have to think of what to bring and what not to bring. So I'm not going to go through everything that's inside, but this is my actual stash at home. And I brought everything. So there, I know I'm going to use it. Now, one of the things that I was so happy about was bringing this. This is an HPRT 4-pass printer. It's not zinc, so it's a lot clearer than zinc printouts. I have, well, the nice thing about this is that unlike the Selfie QX20, the ink ribbon and the paper comes in separate packages, while this one is already in just one. I hope I can pull it out. Oops. So I don't want to pull it. Well, it's pulled out anyway. So this is the only thing that I bring. So it has your paper and it has your ink ribbon. And packing it is so much easier. Oops. Oops. Did I just, yeah. So you just really have to put it in carefully because you might snag that film and you're good. There. Connectivity is relatively easy. There was a minor glitch at one point that it didn't want to connect, and it was nice that customer service replied soon. Like it took a day, maybe a day or two, but mainly because they were on Chinese holiday. And I was glad that it worked again before I left. So I knew I was only going to be bringing this one. And I didn't bring my selfie printer anymore. And that is what I have. If it feels so rushed, I'm so sorry. I just wanted to share this really quickly. And at least you know these are the actual things that I brought and not like just a plan I had in mind. And I'm very happy that these are what I did bring. I'm thinking if I did forget anything. Uh, well, in my luggage, I think I forgot because my stuff are all packed in packing cubes, and I forgot to bring my pants, like all pants. All I have are like long skirts. And damn it, the annoying thing with packing cubes is if you forget one cube, you forget everything that's in that cube instead of just like one piece of clothing. But yeah, that's a me mistake. Anyway, that is that. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any suggestions on where to eat in Toronto, please let me know. If there's tiramisu, it's so much better. If there are stationery recommendations, please suggest carefully because I don't know if I can bring all that back with me without having to purchase additional um, luggage weight, but also I can have it shipped to Calgary. Hmm. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Or unless you also want to see me walking around Calgary and all those food places, let me know. See you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.